Hi, I'm Chrissy,
And I'm Sarah,
and welcome to the Winchester Family Reunion.
the podcast where we get together for a look back at the first season of Supernatural 20 years later. Chrissy,
Sarah?
how are you?
I am doing okay.
Good.
How are you?
Good. I'm tired. I had a late night last night, but it's all good. I'm here. I'm ready to party.
A late night, huh? What'd you do?
I went to this our local Renaissance fair. I guess they do it in the fall now because it's usually in the spring. But they had this masquerade show, and a friend was like, "Do you want to go?" And I was like, "I guess." And it wasn't super cold, so that's nice. But we stayed out much later than I was anticipating, and kind of when I got there, I was like, "Oh, I'm good. I kind of want to go home." It didn't start until 9:30, and as we've said many times, I am old. And so I was like, oh, man. Yeah. I mean, I got a beer. We wandered, looked at the stuff. There was white people dance music.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It was.
Did you wear a mask?
I did. I ordered a goofy little mask from Amazon, and it was fine. But it was like, I don't know. If people listening to us have been to Dragon Con, it is essentially like one of the parties at Dragon Con where they play that kind of music, and it's a lot of
white
nerds,
people music,
white people like wedding music, and
okay.
Yeah, and then some people get really overly obnoxiously drunk, but most of the time, most everyone's like really chill and cool. And then I didn't get home until 1:30.
No.
Yeah. So.
No. I feel like once you hit 35, if someone asks you to go out after fucking 8:30, you're like, you know what? No, that's when I'm in the middle of it. If it's 8:30, sure. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
You go out to dinner and it's 8:30 hits and you're out having a good time. That's enough. You can look at your watch and go, okay, I got about half an hour left before I gotta fucking make my way home.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also now in my 40s, so.
Yeah. I mean, I do not do that often. I'm very happy to just be at home in the evening. But since I was like, I don't know, fine, whatever. Like, I never do this kind of stuff. I'll just go. The other thing that I do with her that is this friend that I went with, we go to holiday bars because there's a lot of them in the Atlanta area where I live, and little pop-up holiday bars, and there's one that we go to, and generally we don't also leave there until like midnight 30 or later, but that's fine because you're just sitting at a bar and drinking, and it's festive and fun.
Still no, that would be a no for me, dog.
Fair.
It hits 10 and I'm like, I want to fall asleep on the road.
I mean, especially if you've been having drinks too. I mean, obviously, please don't drink and drive. But if you're out and, having a drink, and then a couple hours later, you're like, I'm tired.
I've hit that age, that 45 age where unless I'm slamming them back in to get drunk, I'm going to get tired.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
The kind of cozy, like, I want to go to sleepies. Tired.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So, yeah, a little tired, but that's okay. Sometimes you do it for the experience and say, that's good. I don't need to ever do that again. Thank you.
Correct. Well, I'm glad that you made it through and that you're here with me tonight.
Thanks.
I love you and I missed you.
Oh, I love you and I miss you too. And we have an exciting one to talk about today. What is the episode?
We have Asylum to talk about today.
Wow,
Asylum. What was your rating before we watch it? What will you rate it?
This one I can't remember too much of. It's one of the earlier seasons ones where, again, I'm like, I remember little bits and pieces. From what I remember, I enjoyed it, but it's not like, wow, amazing. So I give it a 7.5.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
This is also one that I don't watch repeatedly over and over, but I did remember liking it.
Okay.
So I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Okay. Pretty close.
So yeah, we'll see if it holds up to that.
Mm-hmm.
So should we go give it a little watchy poo?
I would love nothing more.
Perfect. All right. Well, we're going to go watch it and we'll be back in, I don't know, an hour and a half, how long it takes to watch it and talk about it.
A full hour and a half.
Exactly. 1 hour and a half. Fuck you, Sarah. Sarah!
Hi, we're back.
We're back.
Oh my,
So,
what did we think?
Oh, I don't know. I thought a lot.
I did think a lot too.
Also watched a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't do as many notes as I normally do. I was kind of actually watching.
Yeah, I had to like force myself to be like, wait, I have to rewind and go back because take notes. Because this one, it actually has like a lot of like bam, 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 bam. We're going from here. We're going here. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It was also very horror-y.
Yes.
So.
Yes, very much so.
Obviously that I liked it.
That's your jam.
That's the jam of me. Oh, please. That was terrible. By the way, I do that in real life. I don't do that. I haven't done that yet here. I think that's the first time I've done a sing-song.
Well, it's why I love you so much.
I love you.
Aw.
All right, so we got Asylum. It was written by someone that I had never heard of, Richard Hatem.
Okay.
Directed by Guy B. I don't know if they did any other episodes.
Guy Norman B has done a lot of episodes. Yeah, he's a little bit more of a prolific director in the supernatural world.
Oh, yeah, okay. You said Guy Norman B, and then I went, oh, okay.
Yeah. Full name.
The thing I'm looking at just says Guy B. So.
Oh. Why didn't he direct the Bugs episode, you know? Wouldn't that be fun?
Yes. It probably would have been better.
He'd be like,
sorry.
Guys, the irony. There was bees.
There were
my
bees.
last name is B.
Oh my god.
Holy shit. Well, yeah, so we kick it off with a little cold open of two cops. They're at an old abandoned asylum. And
Roosevelt's
Asylum. And the one cop is like, what's the deal with this asylum? And the other cop is like, oh, that's right. I forgot. You're new here. You haven't heard about this. And so he's like, yeah, it's part of our town's history, blah, 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 whatever.
And then we get into the hospital. And again, it's the hospital location with those stairs.
Yeah.
I just love those stairs.
So good. I did comment, though, some real insensitive stuff about mental health in this episode. Just kicking it off here.
Yeah.
Like, it is, again, we talked about this before with, like, the Native American stuff, with, like, the tropes of, like, this. It's like, in 2005, it was, I don't know, it wasn't ever something not so much thought of. Maybe if you were like, mental health stuff in 2005, it just, we didn't
talk about it. What do you mean?
Like, we didn't. Yeah. Like,
you might have been like, if someone was on Prozac or anything, because that was the big one. You were like, oh my god, this person's on.
Shit. Like, yeah, this person's a psycho. You know, they
want to kill themselves all the time. Yeah.
And it is, I think, great how much we have matured and been able to not use certain language in that way in these 20 years that we have passed. But yeah, definitely some stuff where I was just like, maybe we don't need to say certain things here about these poor people who were being lobotomized and being shunned from society, etc.
And terrible things. Yes.
Yeah. But yeah, so they go in and they're like, oh, dumb kids always breaking into this place. So they do a dumb thing where they split up. This becomes a running theme of this episode.
Don't split the party, you guys.
That is up the party.
That is a D&D I don't want to say trope, no-no. But it's a no-no. You know that if you split the party, you're all probably going to die.
It's crazy to me. I mean, you do it for the plot, obviously. But
people out there, be smart in that. Don't split the party.
Don't split the party.
Also, in real life, if you go out with your girlfriends, you go out to a bar,
yes.
Do not leave the friends.
No.
Don't go wander alone.
Stronger as a pack. Yes. Well, they're dumb. And one of them goes, I guess, up, and one of them goes down into the basement. And the guy who goes into the basement, he's like the newbie. He's the newer cop. He goes into a room. I think it says caution, biohazard room. I'm like, yeah, man, just fucking go on in.
Let's go on that one.
Caution, biohazard. Surely nothing bad in there. No issues, no problems.
Yeah, you're great. Let's go in there. Don't. How about don't?
How about don't? Read things and think, no.
Also, what's kind of fun about this episode, even the beginning, and they find the kids and they're ghost hunting, is that this was when the ghost hunting thing was huge.
Oh, yeah.
Because we had, you had ghost hunters, you had ghost adventures, there was Paranormal State. I know there was probably a few other ghost shows, and I'm gonna be honest, I watched all of them.
I know this was your jam. Still your jam?
No, it's not my jam anymore. It was insanely my jam, though. I loved it so much.
That is so funny. I do remember those crop of shows coming up, and it is referenced again with
Hell House?
Is it Hell House? But more with the Ghost Facers in season 2, where they do that kind of we're here and we're, but it is it kind of, you can already see it kind of kicking off here a little bit, which is great. I love it. So one cop finds the kids. Hey, you guys, get out of here. And the other dumb one, his dumb, stupid, whatever, his flashlight goes off and he's like, ugh. What do I do? Yeah. So then he comes back. The other cop is like, he sees him off. He's standing outside, and then the one who was in the basement comes back looking like a absolute psycho white man. Sorry to this man, who I'm sure is very nice, or maybe he's not. I don't know, but he looks
dead eyes,
just real scary.
Yeah, he does look scary. Dead eyes, looks like nothing's going on.
No.
You might have asked your partner, I know they're new, but been like, dude, are you fucking okay?
Good? And he's wiping at his nose like he got into the cocaine down there or something. Sniff, sniff. And yeah, he looks real creepy. They get into the car, they drive away. And then
he gets home. His being all silent, weirdo pants wife's like, are you still mad at me? And then puts all this shit out and then turns around and kills her and then kills himself.
I wrote, we're just never beating the ACAB allegations here.
No. They don't.
Fucking shoots his wife, then himself. I was like, ugh, I don't
like this.
We don't like this. This is yucky. But also yeah, man, makes sense. You're a fucking cop. Sorry.
Yeah, the percentage
DV rate
is real high.
Not great, guys.
Not great.
Yeah. So that's the cold open. Super big bummer. We hate to see that.
Do.
The good news is we move on to Sam and Dean, and they're in their motel room, right? I think.
Yeah, it's a motel. It's doing the flashy lights on the outside.
That's right.
We're in the motel. Sam's on the phone, hangs up. It's been can't find Dad. Called Caleb, called Jefferson, called Pastor Jim.
Yeah, I was like, oh, it's the first mentions of Caleb and Pastor Jim. That's exciting.
Yeah.
These like periphery characters that became so big in fandom, like in the first, second, third season, like they were the ones that, you know, I don't know. I think people incorporated a lot into fic and stuff like that. So I was like, oh my God, that's cool. I didn't know this was the first mention.
And then
I can't remember exactly what happens next, but so they're talking. Oh, so Sam's like, okay, well, we can't find him. Nobody knows where he is. And Dean's looking at the journal and he's trying to see if they can find any kind of like trace of him with mentions through there. This is when he says, I love the guy, but I swear he writes like friggin' Yoda. Love that. Because Dean's a closet nerd, as we all know. This is just, it is so funny that we kind of keep going along the same thing, same theme in Bugs, in Home. And now the boys are fighting over what to do about Dad missing. You know, they're going back and forth. Like, Dean's like, I'm not worried. If he doesn't want to be found, he doesn't want to be found. And Sam's like, how do you not realize this is a problem? You know, it's an interesting, like, we're just keeping that through line going.
Yes. And then the phone, I was kind of annoyed that it rings.
I wrote that too. I was like, it rings, but he gets a text message?
Okay. Were phones weird back then? I don't remember that being a thing, but all right. He gets that text of coordinates, nothing else. And he immediately is like, this is from Dad. That's how Dad talks to us, because he's a great fucking guy.
Yeah.
With coordinates and nothing else. And Dean's like, I'm on it.
Be like, cool, this is great. I love this. I'm super jazzed. Like, this is awesome. We get to go and do something that Dad wants us to do. And Sam's like, what? And also, no.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing this anymore. Why should we continue to do this? And Dean's like, I'm the good son. We're going.
If he wants us there, it's good enough for me. He's very gung-ho, and Sam is just totally skeptical, which is, I can see it from both their points, right? Where you're like, I'm like, Dean, maybe you could chill out a little bit and also be cool with, like, recognizing that your dad is not the most, like, best, you know, infallible person ever. And be like, yeah, I'm not liking this. I really do wish he was around. But Sam, also maybe, like, you could just chill out a minute and not, like, get all crazy anytime something like this happens. Like, you know the man, this is how he operates, unfortunately.
Right, which is why you had fights with him your whole goddamn life. I do agree, yes. Dean needs to be a little more...
He needs to be a little bit more skeptical, a little bit more like, come on, like, this is, you know, why are we doing this?
You're right, Sam. Like, even just you're right, Sam, this is stupid. He does give him the old, well, maybe Dad's there, right? Like, to get him to go. But it would be kind of better for Dean to go, you're right, Sam, this is stupid, but if there is a hunt there, we should still go.
Which is fair.
But he doesn't do that. He's like, Dad said.
He says it exactly like Tattoo, which is so uncanny. You do like an incredible
job.
I
sound just like him. It's crazy.
You sound just like him. It's amazing. Well, so yeah, they look into the story of what is it, Rockford?
It's Rockford. Well, no, it's Roosevelt Asylum.
Roosevelt. Sorry.
They're in Rockford. Rockford. Ooh. What kind of accent was that, you guys? Boston? I don't even know.
You from Boston?
Rockford, Illinois, over there.
So they were like, they look into it and they're like, okay, yeah, so it does look like we need to go there. They cut to the exterior shot of the old Terminal pub. And we went there when we were in Vancouver, I do believe.
Did we?
I think so. I think it was one of those really divey places that we went in. We were like, it was middle of the day, I think. So it maybe was not like the best time to go, but like, yeah.
I don't remember. I'm sure we did. I trust you on remembering all of that. I don't remember.
But the one cop who didn't shoot himself and his wife is there having a solitary beer. And Dean comes traipsing up to him all like enthusiastic and is like, man, I heard about what happened, and gets all kind of like a little, intense about kind of questioning. So then, of course, what does Sam do? Comes along, pushes him away, and they play good cop, bad cop, which is great. Love that.
That look, though, on Dean's face when Sam shoves him.
Yes!
I, again, I've seen this a million times, obviously, but I kind of forgot how hard Sam does grab him and throws him at the pool table.
A real big push, yes.
He is, quote unquote, selling it, but Dean's face is definitely the face of, ooh, oh, we're going to talk about this.
We're going to have some words, yeah. Because what does Sam say later? He says, method acting. Have you heard of it or whatever? And I'm just like, yeah. Jesus, Sam. But he tells the cop, he's like, that guy's a serious jerk. And I'm like, okay. But he talks and does his little good cop routine, and I guess gets enough information to learn about the partner and kind of what happened, where they were, what went down, and goes back outside, and Dean's like, shoved me kind of hard there, buddy boy.
That's when he goes, it's method acting.
Method acting.
Fucking Sam.
He's such a little shit.
And then Dean asks him, like, did he talk? He's like, yes. He said he was a perfect cop, blah, 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 blah,
well adjusted, blah, 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 yeah.
Then he said, did he tell you anything about the asylum? And Sam's like, a lot.
A lot. And what do? They climb that fence real good. Back in the day when they could still do that.
I wrote, hey, Dean's tummy.
Yeah. Little tummy peek.
That little tummy peek. There was a lot of, I don't know what kids call it these days on the Tumblr, but we called it pic spam.
Oh, yeah.
There was a lot of pic spam of that scene back in the day. Also, the way he jumps over that fence, though, 10 out of 10 form. Like, the way he launches over it.
Yes. It's beautiful.
It's so good.
I would have loved to have been there to see it in person, Just one of those things of beauty.
And then they go through they go into the front of that hospital wing. They are looking around and they find that reference that John mentions to South Wing.
Yeah.
And then they see that the door's been unbarred, unchained or whatever, and they go through. I have a question.
Sure.
Why did John only half investigate this place?
That's a good question.
He has, is it because no one died after? Maybe it's that, but, why would you look into it before? Because they disappeared in 1972.
Yeah.
So why do you care about it?
Maybe it was one of those,
plot hole. Excuse me, sir. That is a plot hole.
Wait. Here, I can solve this.
Okay.
He was too busy and couldn't finish and was like, that's in my later pile. If nobody died, I don't care about it as much.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It bothered me, though, because I was like, why would he have it in his fucking journal of, I've asked all these questions and kids have died, but James Ellicott or Sanford Ellicott, blah, blah, blah. Never mind.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Can't research anymore. Got too tired. It's at this point, I can't remember specifically what's it in reference to. Something about going into the hospital. But Jensen does say spee-lunking instead of spelunking, which I thought is very cute and funny.
Well, he's got that, accent that pops out every once in a while.
I guess so. I'm going spee-lunking.
That sounds like fun. They're when they're walking through the hall, though, they'll let me know if you see any dead people, Haley Joel.
Jokes on jokes over here, Mr. Dean.
Dean is such a dick sometimes.
Who do you think is hotter psychic? Patricia Arquette, Jennifer Love Hewitt, or you? All callbacks to shows at the time. What was it, Medium and Ghost Whisperer or something like that? Yeah.
Yep.
Way to, do these call-outs to shows that, are so of their time and probably not very many people remember.
No. Because they also don't really have a lot to... I didn't feel like they had a lot to in line with people who had watched Supernatural. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Because they were more dramas.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But, because I never watched them.
No. Me neither.
And then they're wandering about. They get into that room with the chairs, and they're seeing, like, the electroshock therapy. And that room was disturbing.
It's not great. I do wonder how much they had to dress up from what existed there, because they I had this as a note at the end, but they filmed there quite a bit, obviously, as you can see it in a lot of episodes. And even on a very recent interview that they did, I think for the
For the 20th?
Yeah, the 20th, the People magazine, whatever. That was a question, is like, what is the like most haunted, scary place that you guys have filmed? And they both said Riverview, which is the name of the actual place, because it was an actual old asylum that they used to do pretty, I'm sure, horrible shit there. Yeah, something about I think Jensen's mentioned this a couple times, where like the person who like liaison who gave them the tour or whatever was like, yeah, I don't go on the 4th floor, and they were like, well, we're immediately going to the 4th floor. Like, that's just how they do. So they yeah. I'm sure they poked around and did,
I'm sure,
dumb things that only people and guys in their 20s would do, you know.
Yeah, so you're wondering if like there's any props or anything. No, it's interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder too.
But Sam's upset.
Because of course he is.
Poor Sam. He's got a lot to be upset about. Let's be sure.
Agreed.
But he's like, okay, when are we going to talk about it? And Dean's like, talk about what? Everything's cool and fine. And Sam's like, well, Dad's not here. And yeah, they hash it out. They have kind of the same repeat conversation that they had at the motel room. And Sam says something, I can't remember what. And Dean says, you see, that attitude right there, that's why I always got the extra cookie. Again, just being a shit. Just an older brother shit.
He is a shit. But also, the other side of that coin is Sam going, we always got to follow Dad's orders. And Sam and Dean saying, of course we do.
Of course we do. Like, this isn't a second thought. Like, of course, obviously.
We don't question Dad's orders. We do exactly what he says when he says it, because that's how people live. And Sam is like, I don't like that at all. That's stupid.
Ugh. And it's so delicious knowing what we know coming down the road of, like, that Dean did have these issues with his dad. And, like, you know, again, going back to, like, dream a little dream of me. And the, like, daddy's good, or daddy's blunt little instrument, good little soldier, all that kind of stuff. Ugh, it's so good.
Yeah, but I feel like season 1, he hasn't internalized any of that yet.
He's just like, the man is a god to me. He is perfect, can do no wrong. Whatever he says goes. Why should I question him? Yes.
Fuck you, John.
I honestly,
literally, is the goddamn
that
worst.
Kid up.
But also in that same little scenario, I kind of had also another little... I have a little epiphanies all the time because of all the watching it. But Dean then goes, kind of like my man Jack in Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah. Fucking nerd.
And then my man Jack in The Shining. You add those lines with the lines earlier about, like, Haley Joel and the hottest psychic, and then later on down the line with Dr. Sexy and What's in the Box. And it goes into the fact that Gen X, because he's Gen X, they were raised by TV.
Ugh, so true. Dean especially, yes.
Dean especially, yeah, because these boys were left alone a lot. That's all they had, right? But I feel like Sam fell into books and Dean watched TV.
That feels so true, yes. I mean, obviously there's crossover where like Dean's has obviously read.
Yeah, of course.
I think, didn't he say like at one point like Vonnegut or something?
Yeah, that's later. Yeah.
He's read. And Sam, I'm sure, watched plenty of stuff. But yes, and like I feel like their main focus, I think, was Dean was TV, Sam was books. Yes.
And it just, I don't know. I love it when they do that.
It's good.
That hearkening into their like childhood, which we do get later, but like, I don't know. It just kind of to like flesh them out as like real.
Oh, absolutely.
People.
It's very telling. Yeah, like he's full of references. He's full of like callbacks to things that are maybe the general kind of person would be like, huh, what? Okay, yeah, sure. But Sam's just like, yeah, that's just my fucking brother. Like, that's just how his brain works.
Just how he talks. It's fine.
So yes, they're kind of bickering a little bit, and then Dean picks up sees a sign, whatever, for Sanford Ellicott. So you're like, oh, interesting. But that does not really follow so much. Or I guess he's like, we have to like see who this guy is, whatever. So what does Sam do? He goes to see a psychiatrist. How interesting.
How interesting. James Ellicott, who's the son of Sanford Ellicott, and Sam is really trying to like grill James about there was
wasn't there like
a
well,
riot?
I'd love to hear more about this riot. Yeah, like,
and he's like, this is your dollar, like maybe we should talk about stuff.
It's so good, this whole scene.
I really wish that I could have listened to the rest of that session with Sam.
Me too. I mean, the things that I talk about with my therapist.
Right.
Imagine Samuel Winchester and what he has to say. He's like, no, I don't think you're ready for any of this. He's like, what can I say to this man that's not going to let out like a deluge of everything else behind it?
Correct.
And I love too the therapist, the psychiatrist. He's like, so you're on a road trip with your brother. Is it fun? And Sam's like,
sure.
Loads. Yeah. Just like giving these one-word answers. Oh, I've
met
so
really
good.
Interesting people.
People and places. And you're just like, oh my God, he's trying so hard to keep it as like no specifics as possible. Oh, so good. But the doctor's like, okay, fine. If you're so interested in this, I'm gonna tell you, or first you're gonna talk to me about something honest about yourself, maybe how you feel about your brother who you're traveling with. Bum bum bum. And in exchange for that, I'll tell you about the Roosevelt riot. Great. So poor Sam then has to like.
That's what this is the part I want to listen to. I want to hear what he said about his brother.
He has to unload.
The way his face looks at that moment is that I'm wondering how truthful.
Yes, he is weighing every single thing that he could possibly say of like, should I talk more about this? About like just the basics. Obviously, no monsters, no whatever.
Right.
But like, my brother's kind of an asshole sometimes, like feels like I can't connect with him, who knows? Who knows?
He spilled enough beans apparently though, because whether a lie or truth, because the psychiatrist does tell him that wing was housed the criminally insane and that there was a riot and a bunch of people died, including Dr. Ellicott, whose body was never found.
Yep.
And then goes back to the asylum, and guess who's there?
More
2 kids.
Dumb kids.
I am not gonna lie, when I was 25 though, if someone took me on a date to a haunted asylum, I would definitely have been into it.
I believe I can see that 100%. You'd be like, wow, this is great.
And probably immediately fell in love with that guy who took me on that date.
I could see it. Have you ever done, of course now I can't remember the name of it, but it is where you go into like abandoned places
No.
like that.
Ghost hunting? No.
No, not really ghost hunting. It's like you just go into like old abandoned places and like take photographs or whatever.
Oh, I don't remember what that's called either.
I can't remember, but I've done it a couple times, not necessarily of my own volition. It's been with other friends. And half the time I'm worried about like somebody, you know, like a cop or whatever being like, you need to leave or whatever and getting caught.
I would be more worried about getting caught. Yeah.
Yeah. And well, the other thing I'm also worried about is like, I don't know, seeing somebody in there who's not supposed to be there, but also isn't like a ghost, but like, you know what I mean? Just like coming across maybe like an unhoused person or like, you know, somebody who is also there trying to do something and maybe doing nefarious shit. I don't know. Or like, I don't know. There's like scary detritus around and then you're like, oh shit. I don't know. Yeah. So I've done it before and I'm not a huge fan.
Good. Don't do that.
Don't do it. Don't go into abandoned places. It is sure illegal. I don't know. Whatever.
Also could be super dangerous and
also
not
could
because
be very
there's
dangerous.
like ghosts.
Mm-hmm. Urbexing. That's what it is.
What if you fall and you hurt yourself real bad?
Yeah.
Those places are filled with tetanus and no thank you.
I think about that all the time. It was like tetanus and needles or I don't know. Who fucking knows, man? Who knows? Anyway, they go in and I love these two actually. They're great. I love Kat. Oh my God. They're both fantastic. How did they get separated? Now I can't remember.
They do because they're walking. He goes into that room like the door.
Oh,
no, he's like, I'm gonna keep going. She's like, this sucks. I don't want to do this anymore. And so he keeps going, and then
he goes into the downstairs, the boiler, the same.
No, he's just in a different.
Oh, that's
room.
right.
He's
that's
just
right.
like just down the hall in a different room,
and
then he hears a noise, turns around, sees a girl with long hair, and then
thinks it's Kat, and
she goes
not.
up. It is not.
It is not.
Goes up and gives her a big old smooch.
Smoocherino.
And then they split and her face is not attractive.
It's yucky a little bit.
And there's screams, and then we have the boys coming back.
Mm-hmm. Boys also go in. Yeah. And Sam's got I think Sam has the camcorder out.
I didn't understand that at all. I was like, what?
I don't know. But the one thing he says, this place is orbing like crazy. And I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Don't say that shit. That's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. There were a lot of orbs, though.
Sure. Lots of orbs.
But, you know, this place is orbing like crazy.
It's orbing like crazy.
Okay.
Should have just made that the title of the episode.
Oh my God.
This place is orbing like crazy.
That's a great. So they're wandering about. They go into this room. There's a ghost. Trying to get on Sam.
Doesn't attack him.
And
he's like, that's peculiar.
What's going on? This is really weird.
Yes.
And Dean's like, whatever. I shot it with my gun.
Yeah.
It's a ghost.
Yeah.
Because Dean is very black and white.
He's very black and white, yes. But then they meet up with Kat. She's cowering and hiding, as I would also be in a place like that if I heard noises and screaming and whatever, and I'd be like, fuck this shit. So they find her and get take her with them. But then what do they
split
do?
the fucking party again.
They split up.
Quit splitting the party.
What are we doing here? Guys, you know better. You know better.
Dean's off with Kat. Sam finds Gavin. Who's like, the ghost kissed me.
Kissed me, man.
He's like, so he didn't attack you. He's like, she kissed me. I'm traumatized.
I loved it. But he says that the ghost tried to whisper something to him, and that's why. And he was like, well, what did it say?
And
kissed me.
Then it kissed me. And then we have Kat and Dean, walking again, flashlight stops working.
Huh?
I wonder what this is
What
about.
that mean?
We've never done this before. Yuck. And Kat's like, "You're hurting my arm." Turns and looks.
It's not
There's an
Dean.
arm. It's not Dean.
Pretty good. That's the kind of shit that I'm like, nope. No, thank you.
The hand grabs her, pulls her into the room, slams the door. She's freaking out. Dean's freaking out. Sam can hear them freaking out. They go running up, and Sam's like, "Calm down. You need to listen to the ghost."
I love that the whole exchange is so good. He's like, she has to calm down, and all of them are like, she has to what? And she's like, I have to what?
Yeah.
And then he's like, Sam's like, you have to face it. And she's like,
You face it.
Oh, it is great.
She is so good.
She's so
good. And I mean, that poor dude and his messed up face, I wouldn't want to look at it either. But she listens to Sam. Dean's even like, "You better be right." Sam's like, "Oh, I hope I fucking am too." She looks, and door opens. She comes out, and she's like, 137.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they said to me. And they look at each other and go, "Room number."
Say it together. Love
Say it together.
Love it, love it, love it.
And
Okay.
again, split the
then
party again.
They split again. Boys, I could go in there and kick your ass myself.
Why? Quit it.
Insane. So Sam is tasked with taking them out of the hospital. Dean, I guess, is just going to go do this all by himself. Sure, fine. One of the things Kat says to Sam as they're walking out, she goes, "Oh, and Dean, is he your boss?" And Sam's like, Sam gives this look like, huh, no.
No.
Love that. Says so much.
Yeah, she goes, how do you get a job like this? And he says, "I have a crappy guidance counselor."
Had a crappy guidance counselor. Oh. Sam's so full of snark.
You mean a crappy dad?
Well, yes, also that. But yeah, the doors are stuck, so they can't get out. Oh no, ain't that the way it always is?
Cut to Dean. He's looking through this room. He is fancy pants, so he sees a little hole in the wall, pulls it open, finds Dr. Ellicott's secret files.
His journal.
Secret journal, yeah.
And it's real fucked up.
It's real bad. It's real bad. And then Sam gets a call.
Mm-hmm.
From who? It's Dean.
It's Dean. That's so weird.
But
And
he
says
sounds
he's in
weird.
the basement.
So guess what? We're gonna split the party a third way.
Split the party again. Ugh. Truly terrible. I do like, though, that Dean gets the journal and just, like, sits down to read it. Like,
I know.
I'm just going to take a little time for me here and sit
I need
down
a little
to read this.
siesta and read this fucking...
I know that this is a little urgent and perhaps maybe, like, Ellicott is here and wants to, like, hurt us, but I gotta check out what the shit this guy was into.
The sitting down is what makes it good. It's not that he put it on the table and, like, he's like, "Nah, I gotta peruse this. This is...
This is some good reading."
Yeah. But I do also like that Sam gives Kat a shotgun and is like,
so good. Have either of
yourself.
you be able to, like, handle the shotgun before? And she says she has. Very good. And Gavin's like, huh?
"What do you mean?"
What? But you're a girl.
He goes running off down to the basement.
Into
the
the
boiler
biohazard room.
Into the fucking...
I said, Sam, this is rookie behavior, my guy.
Rookie behavior.
The flashlight.
Okay. Why do both of them act like the flashlight not working is the batteries?
Yeah.
Both of them. They know they're in a haunted fucking location.
This is not... this is not new. This should not be new for you boys.
Why is it not working? I know there's ghosts here. We know there's ghosts here. We've seen the ghosts here. Why are we shaking it like it's not working? That's when you go, oh, fuck, there's one nearby real close. Let's flail around to find it.
This is an indicator that I should get my... I mean, he had his shotgun out at least, but
fair.
Fucking... yeah, rookie behavior.
And then little Sparky
the
fingers
gets him
and says, I'm going to make you all better.
Yeah, real creepy. Don't like it.
So then it switched back to Kat and Gavin sitting there, and she's like, if we get out of this, we're breaking up.
Yeah.
Then they hear
That's
some
fair.
noise, and she aims and shoots. So, about this scene.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I forgot.
Okay. So, one night, I was watching this episode, and I somehow, this was like 15 years ago, whatever, and I somehow paused it right when Dean gets shot at. And it's so fast. But the face that he makes here is so funny. We literally laughed for hours about it. Sarah made a gif of it, and I had it as one of my live journal icons. It's definitely a kind of face.
He looks like such a goober.
I feel like we're gonna have to make a TikTok and show
100%
this gif. You guys tell if you have seen it before, if you noticed this part before, please let us know, because I want to know that I'm not the only one who's laughed hysterically at his dumb face flailing away.
I mean, kudos to Jensen. Good acting on his part to be like, oh shit, but the way that his face goes is like he looks like a fish. It's great.
It's the best surprised face I have ever seen, and I wish they would have shown it longer because it's so fast.
Millisecond, split second. It's beautiful.
But he gets there. He's like, don't fucking shoot at me. Where'd Sam go? He went off because you called him. He went to the basement. And
Dean's like, I didn't call him.
I didn't call him. He's like, you know what? You wait here. I'm going to go.
Split up again.
But he grabs a different gun, puts it in his coat pocket. Mm-hmm. And I love that. I'll say...
yes.
When we get to that part.
Yes.
So he goes down
to the basement,
finds Sam.
Just standing like a big old creepo. Just standing there.
And Dean's like, I'll find, there's a secret room down here. I'll find it. I'm the smartest brother. Well, I know where things are.
I love that. I love how dispassionate and annoyed Sam is. Like, Jared does such a good job here. This is it. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's this kind of like, it's almost like Sam is responding to a script of like, my brother's gonna say this and I'm gonna say this back, but I'm not gonna say it in any kind of like emotion. He like, when you see the cameras just on Sam and Dean's like, oh, there's like a secret room here, and Sam's just like, where? You know, like, I'm supposed to say where, but I don't care. And also, I hope he doesn't find it. I'm going to try to, like, dissuade him from trying to find the secret room. I love it. I love it. So Dean's like, yeah, Ellicott was experimenting on patients, making them so angry that they just become, like, go on murderous rampages. And Sam's like, you know, just, like, acting like a weirdo.
And Dean, they're in that room. Dean reaches down. He's like, there's air. Here's the room. And then Sam's getting gradually
more and more irritated. You can see he's kind of like getting all twitchy. He's like, he's got the shotgun. And then finally he's like, Dean. And like, you know, just he can't even wait for Dean to turn around and see him with the shotgun. He's got to call out to his brother and have Dean turn around. Ugh.
And then Sam is just like, no, we're not going to do this, because he's angry. That's why this works though, is because Sam is angry. And he is so angry at his brother. Yeah. He's frustrated. He's angry. He's like, you're why this is happening, because I keep following you. And I don't remember that whole part of that fight.
Basically,
I didn't write it down.
Dean's like that gun is filled with rock salt. That's not going to kill me. And then Sam shoots him anyway.
But
and
it'll
says,
hurt
like,
like
but it'll
hell.
hurt like hell. Insane. I feel like I remember when I saw it, I was like, oh shit. Like, I didn't expect that to happen.
I didn't expect that to happen either.
So,
And
yeah, Dean's on the ground, obviously in quite a bit of pain.
And Sam is just railing on him about everything. Like,
everything.
are you that desperate for his approval?
I'm not pathetic like you, following orders like a good little soldier, which we hear again and again.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Fucking this show. I love it.
And this is where Dean is such a smart boy.
He's
such a smart boy.
Smart boy.
Because he knows. He knew when he heard I didn't call him and Sam went down that this is probably what was going to happen. Something was going to happen because he brought a gun that was not loaded on purpose. Because why else would he grab that gun? Because he's thinking, I read all this stuff. He turns into a rage monster. He's going to try to kill me.
He's going to try to kill me. Like, I already know we're on the outs. We've been having problems. If Ellicott gets his hands on him, this is going to be an issue.
He's going to kill me. So I'm going to distract him with trying to kill me. By giving him an unloaded gun.
Just gives him a gun.
And kind of almost taunts him.
You hate me that much? You think you can kill your own brother? And I'm just like, wah!
But he's saying the things that he wants to say, but also there's a little bit of, I need him to shoot me. I need him because that will throw him off.
But I do think, like, it's the two-sidedness of that, of like, maybe Dean was like, well, I'll give it to him, but maybe I can reach him.
Yeah, and maybe I can talk him out of it.
He's my brother. He's not going to shoot me. Like, he thinks the gun's loaded. He's not going to shoot me. But Sam pulls the trigger. And that is like, that little movement, I think is it says so much. It's so devastating. I feel like probably for Dean, he was like, I thought maybe this could happen, but I didn't think that he would actually do that. Oh my God.
And then Sam keeps pulling the trigger and Dean's like, nope. And
Dumb
grabs
bitch.
the gun and fucking
Whams
wails
him.
on him.
Yeah.
That punch, though, I'm not going to lie, after Sam pulls the trigger, brings out something feral. I don't know why. I have issues. It is the way I think it's because it's just like, I'm doing it.
Yeah. Just bam.
Because he's also saving him. Does that make sense? Like, it's not an angry punch. It's I have to knock him out because I can't. This has to end.
Yeah. Yeah. I had a thought that it did remind me, it's not the total same situation, somewhat similar, of Born Under a Bad Sign.
Yeah.
With Sam being possessed by Meg and Dean getting so frustrated at the end of having to deal with him that he just punches Sam.
Knocks him.
He doesn't knock him out, but Sam's like, what the fuck? But yeah, like, it's that, oh man, it's very similar situations, not total the same, but yeah, loved it. So Sam's out. Dean's looking around, gotta find the body. And he does.
And
it's in this cabinet, and it's all like mummified. Ugh, gross.
And when he goes, ugh, that's just gross. I laughed really hard.
Yeah.
And then the gagging while he's
he's trying.
while he's salting it and putting
I love it.
lighter fluid all over it. But guess who's right behind him?
Well, should have known. Should have worked a little bit quicker there, bud.
Should have known, yeah. Dr. Ellicott gets him, shaking his brain, but he's like, no, I'm right here.
I'm good. I got this.
My lighter's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Lights it, throws it. And then the ghost turns into dust. I didn't like that.
Yeah, I read on the wiki that I guess it was stone. I don't know. I'm not sure if it was supposed to be dust, stone, whatever, ash.
Rock
I don't know.
But why?
I don't know. I guess because they were like, we've done like fire dissolves before, so maybe let's try something different. I don't know.
And then, but how did it become solid? My brain all of a sudden was like, corporeal, but it's the
Corporeal.
opposite of corporeal. How did the ghost become solid and then turn into like stone and rock and then fall down? And then so then there was like 2 bodies?
Yeah, I don't know. That's a weird one.
Anyway, doesn't really matter. It was just something that bugged me.
So the day is saved. They make it outside. And, they tell Kat and Gavin, like, don't come back here. Don't go Whittington anymore.
Don't do this.
Haunted asylums, whatever. So then, of course, they have to have their little chat. And Sam, I guess he says something, and Dean's like, so you do remember that? And Sam's like, yeah, but I didn't mean it. And I go, I don't know about that.
Dean goes, which is why then Sam goes, do we need to talk about this?
Yeah, because Dean doesn't believe it, but he doesn't want to talk about it.
Also, since you guys never talk about things, I'm going to guess no.
No, we're just going to let it get to a boiling point and it'll explode.
And then it'll all explode later. And then Dean proves that by saying, I'm not really in the sharing, caring kind of mood.
So dumb. Boys, killing me.
To get in the car, go away. Next shot what do we got?
Oh my God. Shirtless in
shirtless
bed?
Dean
Is it my birthday? A little present for me? Thank you.
I wrote, oh my god, shirtless Dean. This is in so many pic spams as well. Oh my god, with the necklace. And then when the phone rings and Sam answers it and goes, Dad? And then it ends. I went, fuck! It's the next episode.
Yeah.
It's the next episode with shirtless Dean. But also, Dad. And that dad, holy shit. It made me want to watch the next episode so bad.
You're just like, oh my god. Oh. It's
because I
wonderful.
didn't remember Dad calling.
No, me
I didn't
neither.
remember that.
Because what's the next episode?
Scarecrow.
Okay, I was thinking for some reason Route 666, but okay. Scarecrow.
It's Scarecrow.
I can't remember the dad stuff in Scarecrow, so
I don't remember it at all.
I'm gonna have to be, yeah. Oh boy. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's all happening. Can you believe we're almost halfway through the first season?
No, that's crazy.
Isn't that nuts?
I love it.
I know.
I love this. I love you.
I love you. Oh my god, that's like the 3rd time we've said that.
I know.
So cute. This is like, I don't know. It's just, I'm going back now. Like, truly, I feel reinvigorated by my love of this show and the reason why I started watching it and the reason why I became so obsessed and did stick with it for pretty much as long as it was on the air, and just still have so much faith and hope and just everything behind. Let's just say the first 5 seasons, and the rest are. We can hash that out later.
Yeah, that's a different topic for a different day.
That's a different topic.
But I agree. The more episodes we watch, the more I go, this is why.
It's so
that the fandom continues to grow even after 20 years. That the show hasn't been on for 5, but you still get new people watching. You get new fans. You get people. That's why they still have huge conventions that are still going.
Yeah.
It's because these episodes are just so
They're so good. And I think too, like, season 1 is great, obviously.
Yes.
I love season 2 so much.
Yes. All that, yes.
Oh boy. So it's like as good as it is now, the thinking about potentially us doing season 2 is very exciting. So
but also the remembering of how good these episodes actually are. Granted, yeah, there's some shitty ones, and there's ones that are like, that's kind of dumb, you guys. But if they weren't good in season 1, people wouldn't have continued on to season 2, season 3, season 4, even after all these years later. I don't know. I just, it's really fun. So what did you rate it after the episode?
I will go 8.5.
8.5?
Yeah.
That's where I was gonna go.
Okay.
I give it a little bump.
Little bump. Like you said kind of at the beginning, it's like harder to take notes with an episode like this because you're kind of invested. You're like, the acting's great, the dialogue, the just what we're finding, the creepiness factor, great, all great.
It was all good. It was great. I loved it. It was really good.
Yeah. Well, great, awesome. This was fantastic. I had a great time.
I did too. Thank you.
Oh, good.
Thank you for doing this with me.
Oh, thank you for doing it with me. I just feel like so #blessed, you know?
Yes. #live, laugh, love. #blessed.
Yeah. Always and forever. And we would feel so #blessed if you could like, comment, and subscribe on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can find podcasts. You can also hit us up on Instagram and TikTok at Winchester Family Reunion or Winchester Fam Reunion. And until next time, we've got work to do.